thins 8. It thins down to 1. 3 from Kecker. Royal Decrees 4. Justice 5. Unicorn 6. Eudora 7. And Volunteers 8. So it thins really well. It plays almost all of its cards. The idea of this deck is a lot of armor synergy with Dwarves. You've got Xavier Morin that makes a lot of armor himself because every time you play a Dwarf, he gains 1 armor. You've got Armor's Workshop that gives armor. You've got Dwarven Chariots that give armor. You've got Miner that gives 4 armor on top of being a 6 for 4. And then you've got Armory as well that gives 3 armor. And yeah, Zoltan Shive starts with 4 armor on the round that you play it. And then you pay off, you like extract value from all that armor by playing what is it? Murhaka Marauders, Dennis Cranmer, as well as Yarpen Zigrin can also translate armor into points if you play Yarpen first and then you buff him with armor. Hi Ross Marinus, hey Fufik, hey Slayer. How you guys doing? Yeah, I got this deck from Lirio. I made some changes to it, a couple of small changes. He had Roach in the deck. I put in Eudora since we're playing a Zoltan. And Eudora has like similar power to Provision Curve as Roach currently. And she thins herself at the beginning of the game before you even draw any cards in the beginning of round 1. So she's like never brickable. And she gives going first against Koshchey. Have all triple carryover. That's pretty good. Get rid of this, I guess. Maybe one of these. Cool. Our opponent plays Riptide. So we're gonna use Xavier Morin as a Riptide blocker for the Gabor. It's Renfri version, okay.
Alright, that's no problem.
Now this is gonna go to 7 and it's gonna block the Riptide. If he wants to Riptide, that's fine. I just don't want I don't want these to get Riptided. Should we lock this? Is this worth locking? He plays just Caravan Vanguards, right? For this Betsy? Caravan Vanguard, when you bounce it, you get 6 points when you bounce it. This lock would be worth 12 if I lock it right now. I'd rather lock like a Kitty or a Koshchey. I don't have that much removal. We have Unicorn Kyrenex. We have maybe like a Skirmisher plus something. So yeah, I think we ignore this. I think this is not worth locking. And I think we just do this instead. I don't have any engines.
From white sands to snows.
What if he plays Cosimo? He didn't. Why didn't he bounce this? Oh, he didn't bounce this because he's worried that I send this back and then he can bounce it again. We go thinning again? Do we go thinning again or do we go for Marauder payoff? Like, my Marauder payoff is not that good. It's Armor's Workshop. I'll get Marauder for like 12. It's, again, not that good, right?
Oh, you've done it now.
We'll put Mahakam boots to Imperial arses.
trying to think what I want to Crystal Skull, if anything. I think maybe the thing that I want to Crystal Skull is Zoltan Chive. Oh! Eek. So this bounce is a lot better than this bounce. This bounce, he's gonna lose 1 point, consume an egg that gives him 6 points, and then get another egg, which is gonna give him another 4 points. So it's like 9 points. This is now worth 9 points. Maybe more if he plays Troubadour. I don't know if he plays Troubadour or not. I think we're gonna do this lock now. And I think we're gonna also do this. I really want to win the round. We can probably jam the Nova now.
Yield and save me some time.
He has no more harpies, right? Played 2 harpies. No more harpies. Then I play Armor's Workshop, then we play Mahakam Marauder, and then maybe we play Kecker. But I would hope not to. Would really hope not to on Blue Coin. But I need to win the round. If I lose the round, I lose like a bajillion carryover. He dry passes. Yes, maybe I get to keep my card, but I lose so much carryover value. And then he just wins down a card in round 3 with his Koshchey combo. We cannot actually lose the round. He's getting hard pressed. He should fight for it, in my opinion. He looks like he's gonna pass. He's running out of time to play anything. But I think he should fight for it. I think, like, I don't know exactly what his hand is, but this is our best chance at winning. Hey, Silex. How's it going? Happy Friday. Your opponent is Kijpew? Oh, really? Okay, what special do we have with Golden Necker? Royal Decree? Okay, that's fairly good. Then we could maybe take... We could maybe take 1 mulligan here. It's a little risky. Ugh. Uh-oh. I gotta mulligan a special and hope not to draw Armory. Which special do we want to mulligan? I think we mulligan, one of these. Bambaku Bambu? HP? Okay, so our game plan is Chariot, Opener, then maybe like Skirmisher, then Workshop. I'm gonna put the Chariot here. What kind of removal is he gonna have? Riptide for this? Renfri? Should I buff this guy? I don't know if he's got like tall removal or anything like that. Okay, nice. Oh crap, the leaders. Okay.
Elven Blarney.
Did I hit this? Probably not. I think I don't hit it.
Scoia'tael! Attack!
I buff here. I played this in the wrong spot again. I guess I should have played this here, next to the thing that already has armor. Play a round or two of Gwent. Nice. Okay. We just hold this. Play Armor's Workshop right now. Surely there's no Toad Prince, right? Please tell me there's no Toad Prince. There could be a Toad Prince in this deck. Should I leader this? If I leader this, it goes to 8? If I leader this, it goes to 8, and then he Renfries and kills this. Look at his profile picture. It's Toad Prince. Oh, God. Okay.
The only good mage is
Renfri, at least he needs to pride this. He can't, like, wrath this. I've kind of split up my armor a little bit. He took Sloth, which is going to combo with his Koshchey. Okay. So I should try to kill this now. I could take a risk with Golden Necker and hope for Chironex or Yarpen to combo with this Skirmisher. Or I could just Royal Decree this Chironex to kill this guaranteed, but it might draw me one of these, and then I can't Kecker in this round. I think this is the lesser evil. To guarantee the kill on this Sir Scratchbot is the lesser evil, in my opinion. Okay, nice. No brick. After you play your leader, play the lowest provision unit. So he's got the double proc with the Koshchey. Oh boy. Hopefully that's a brick for him. Oh, I mean it is a brick because I've got the dominance. Easy. I'm not ahead. I think we play one more. I'm just looking at, like, how many bodies I need. Do I need that many bodies? Should we play this? I would like to play Chariot now and the Marauder later, right? If I want to threaten the 2-0. I think we play slow. He has to decide if he wants to play the second Koshchey. He does. Okay. And then now we can decide... Ah, you know what? I should have stayed ahead of tempo of the second Koshchey. I should have, like, leadered or something to stay ahead on tempo of the second Koshchey. Then this would give me a really good pass. He plays Morntart, right? Like, we gotta get out. But we don't have last say now. It might have been worth it to use the leader for an extra card, but I'm not sure. That extra card might not be that good. This leader's worth a lot of points. This leader's worth like probably 11 points. Okay, that's fine. How much removal is he gonna have though? 4 plus 5. 9. So if I leader the miner, it won't die to Riptide. If I don't leader the miner, it will die to
Don't
Riptide.
know which is worse.
I think we leader this.
Stay true to our way, we must always.
Neath the ground rest countless wretches and corpses.
Okay, then we click this next turn. We play Golden Necker. We get either Dennis on these 2 units.
The child, return her to me.
Or Yarpin. Yarpin goes on the side.
And he is one a good look at the axe!
I mean, I want to put Wait, I want to boost. Boost. This is 13. If I boost this. This is worth how much? It will be 15 plus 4 extra, so 19. This is 12 plus. Oh. I'd rather do this, I think. I think when we do that, that's the best one. We're up 22, but he's got like a 20-something point, 25-point Morntart.
Come on! Who's fast?
Okay. Okay, I think we can win this. I think maybe we can win this. I don't know if he has a tall punish. Morntart we can beat. Morntart in like a regular card we can beat. Okay, that's kind of a regular card. That's a 12. That's not too bad.
Hi-ho, hi-ho.
Too bad it's not Dennis. We could have had a 23 instead of a 15. We could have 8 more points, but we're up 33. That should be enough to beat Morntart. Nice. Ooh. I mean, Mortart's a 28, right? We win by 5? These are all units. He's a 26 plus 2 thrive. 28. I think that's GG. I'll be right back. Oh, I'm muted. Sorry. So, yeah, he didn't play the Morntart. It's too bad. But, GG's. Love me some brain dead dwarves. They're not completely brain dead, but they're relatively easy. I'm actually glad we're playing a relatively easy deck today, because yesterday was a pretty big brain deck with a whole, like, deck building from scratch and figuring out all the multiple, like, layers of considerations that is Inspirational Ballad. Today, well, last night I had really bad sleep again. I only slept like 2.5, 3 hours last night. Woke up again at 2 a.m. and couldn't fall back asleep. And so I'm kind of out of it today. I'm sure I'll be making some mistakes here and there, so I'm glad I'm playing a relatively easy deck. This dwarf deck has 2600 potential? Definitely, yeah, I think so. 15 for 5 balance? You can't call it a 15 for 5.
Make me laugh.
Because it has dependencies on other things. Like, if this is a 15 for 5, then Miner is a 6 for 4, which is bad. And, like, other cards, like, so we played 2 6 for 4s to play a 15 for 5. That's not that good, right? If you combine them together, it's 6 plus 6 plus 15. That's 27 over 3 cards is 9 each. It's like a 9 for 4.7 provisions each. That's only normal. But yeah, it's very hard to calculate when there's so many synergies everywhere. I think we mulligan that volunteer in case we break into the other volunteer. And we can always justice the volunteers we want. We're up against another Pirate's Compass deck. SK Compass deck. Let's do this. What even is a deck that requires you to think the most in Gwent these days? There's a lot of them. Like Self-Wound is very complex. Syndicate is complex. There's a lot of stuff going on. Infinite Firesworn, for example, really crazy. Melitele is complex as well if you've never played it before. Like Inspirational Ballad was a crazy one that took us a lot of time to think about how it works. Anytime you're playing a new deck that you're not familiar with, there's honestly most decks take a lot of time to master. Even for good players, I would say. Maybe not for like Kirpidon level players, but I think even for like top 200 level players, top 100 level players, it takes a long time to master your average deck.
I'm done in a jiffy.
Should I Crystal Skull this? It's pretty hard to answer. I should have gone Xavier first, though. If I'm going to play Xavier in this round, I should have played Xavier first. I just didn't have time. I was a little bit distracted. Why Crystal Skull instead of TA? I think TA is better. I think TA and Crystal Skull are interchangeable. I think that both are good. There's no real, like... I think because we go tall, right? This deck goes tall. It plays into Tall Punish. It plays into Poisons. It has engines that your opponent wants to lock, like the Chariot. Double Chariots they want to lock. Xavier Morin they want to lock. Gabor or Ziggurin they want to lock. So, yeah, I think there's just enough lock and poison targets that I would be willing to sacrifice a point. But it just depends on like how common they are in the meta. I think they're maybe on the lower side right now, which is definitely an argument for TA. But I think my personality is the kind of player that prefers to play Crystal Skull over TA. It's just more of like my personality, if anything. They're not playing Erendite. This sort of deck usually doesn't play. It has too many small engines you want to lock. If you protect one, it won't change much. I see what you're saying. But like here, I think I would much rather like in this sort of situation, I want to protect the Gabor from a lock, right? We don't want Gabor to get locked because he's carryover engine. I wouldn't mind if they commit a lock on the Chariot because he's not a carryover engine, but Gabor is a carryover engine. So in this case, I would want to protect Gabor if we think they have a lock. And then of course you can use this reactively on a poison if people are trying to poison you over 2 turns. Yeah, Assimilated is also a good example of a really tough to play well deck.
Death sails in circles.
dared.
We're the best regiment in the whole plowing north.
I think we do this now. To just make him need more damage to kill this. Maybe he has to invest some leaders to kill this. We don't really have any payoffs in this round in terms of armor payoffs, so we don't... I don't know if I should have even played this chariot, but it's played for okay points. It's played for 9 already, right? And maybe more, maybe 10 at this point.
Blood on the sea. Thunder on the seas.
How confident are we that we can win this round? I like dragging this round out, honestly, because I kind of like dragging this round out because he doesn't have any front row boats. And the shorter we make those rounds where he has to play the front row boats, the better. And winning round 1 is going to be also good if we can make him struggle with compass stuff. So let's do this.
And here's one a good look at the axe.
Irregular with the raid. Yo, thank you, Irregular. Appreciate it. How was your stream? What did you play? Shinmiri best voter. I find that so funny. Oh man, I should have armored this. I actually should have thought about this abortage situation. Yeah, if we armored this, he wouldn't get the Bloodthirst 2 with the boardage. He would have to commit a leader. I played Frost with Yaga and got destroyed and also finished SK placement. Okay, cool. Oh, wow, the commitment. He's going to try to get ahead, right? He's going to use those pings and try to get ahead, I would think. But it might not be enough. I have a lot of armor and shield in that front row. Oh! Okay, but we're still ahead? Ah. Do we pass now? Why didn't he activate Cataclysm back row? Because there's only 3 power here, I think, is the thinking. That he would waste 6 damage of Cataclysm on 3 power. I don't know if that's, you know, proper. Do you guys want to pass? If we pass, he's going to go long round 3. We're going to start with, like, Nova carryover, or, like... I mean, we don't have enough turns to play both our carryover if we pass. So I kind of think we don't pass. I don't think we don't pass. I think we play... You think we're going to lose on even? Yeah, I mean, we are playing low tempo. Screw it. I'm doing it. This is not that low tempo. It's low tempo if it dies, I guess. But it's not that low tempo. Because... low value. It's worth 4, 6, 10. This is worth 10. And this is worth, like, probably 9. The shield. This might be worth 11 if it gets armor value. And lives. If it both gets armor value and lives, it's worth 11. Yeah, true. He doesn't have any engines. Oh god. Oh god. Live, Miner. Live! You can do it. I believe in you. Yes. Perfect.
Ho ho, I sense trouble.
Okay, so we are up 6 more points. We have 6 more points. We're at 53. We're up 9. He needs 10 points to get ahead. What does that at this point? 10 points to get ahead. He doesn't have another abortage, because he would have played it. So... Terror of the Seas, is that even 10 points? He's got 3 Bloodthirst? That's not 10 points. Terror of the Seas is not 10 points. Bjorn is not 10 points. Love the Minor Gabor synergy. Wait, Minor Gabor synergy? Why? Why does Minor have just the fact that it's a dwarf? Or you mean Yarpen? Okay. Yeah. Yarpen. Yarpen synergy is really good. How you doing, Mosh? Reject Morbid, embrace Yaga? Yeah.
I sense strong magic.
Oh. Okay, that might be actually, that will get him ahead. I think that will get him ahead. Oh, that's unfortunate. But he didn't play, but he played a telekinesis for non-Freya because he had no units in his graveyard. So that is also good. He can't take Archer. Oh, but he can activate the Cataclysm now. Wait, is there space in his back row? There is space. This is an Oddkel deck, yes. This is an Oddkel deck. Man, maybe I should have self-locked my guy. My Cataclysm guy. I need 9 points. 7 points. Okay. I think we're playing Lock. I'm a little bit sad about it, but I think we're playing it.
A virus, a plague.
We have to find a pass. I don't want to pass. I don't want to lose on even and have double carryover. I think it's like a waste. Yes! I mean, this is so much more worth it, right? We have 14 carryover now that he has to actually deal with now that he's lost the round. Like, my read was that he was struggling for tempo. He's gonna have Freyas that he can't play, Otkell he can't play, Compass he can't play. And the fact that he, like, kind of struggled there and then eventually played a meek, kind of a meek Triss, a suboptimal Triss. Crap, I have no proactive play. I need one of these 2 cards. Or maybe we can proactively play unicorns. Or I could play Armor's Workshop. Armor's Workshop, I would lose how many points? I would lose 2 points? I would lose 2 points playing Armor's Workshop. And I would also armor my stuff so that he couldn't hit it. Gabor is more than 6. Yeah, Gabor is more than 6. Okay, so... I could also pass. There is an option for me to pass there and make him do the 15 points, which is pretty hard for him to do. But my intuition tells me that pushing is better. Would also like to play this Chive this round. Not a brick, is it? Okay, now it guarantees us Chive. That's really nice. I need to get a dwarf, though. Oh, I should have played these to the left. No, I should have played these to the left. Because I might get this, which would be able to spawn dwarves to the right of the Gabor, and then roll to create the Chive in between the 2 dwarves. That's a very niche thing. We're trying to push here because he might have no Freyas. He might have an Otkel that he can't play because he doesn't have both Freyas. He might have a Compass he can't play because he hasn't thinned. He has, like, no abortage set up right now. Does this deck play a Heat Wave?
Bow before modern.
We have a good chance not to get Chariot. Yeah, true. I was thinking about putting this in the range row, to be honest.
Ever used some fool's skull for a club?
Okay. It's... Do I go Workshop first? I go Workshop first. And I don't think we Workshop this. Or do we? Actually, maybe we do, because he could Smuggler 2 damage. He could res Smuggler and do 2 damage. But like I want to keep my armor, right? I want to keep as much armor as I can get. Right. Let's just do this. This also makes it annoying for his abortage. More annoying for his abortage, I guess. If I Workshop this, it might give him another armor.
We serve her
Yeah,
who is
there
burden,
it is.
mother, and
Expected
crone.
Smuggler. Hey Sam. Going pretty well. I didn't have a good sleep, but I'm enjoying this deck so far. This has to go in the middle.
Right! Come on! Who's fast?
And Chive. Ah. Ah. GN sequencing Monka S. What was that sound? It was the sound of Monka S. Why is Golden Necker sequence this way? It's so unintuitive. Yeah, exactly what Sam typed. 2-0! You'll love to see it. That's the main way to beat this deck, to be honest. This deck is very, very difficult to beat if you let it thin and then you let it get to a round 3. Whether it's a short round 3 or a long round 3, it's still pretty difficult to beat either way because they have a lot of removal for your engines. And the big difference is, like I said, it's the Compass and the Otkels. The Compass and the Otkel become kind of meh, and the abortages can be meh if you're playing a deck like Dwarves. In a situation where there's just no Bloodthirst. And what else? Yeah, because the abortages can't be thinned yet, or he hasn't drawn all of his stuff yet. There's like key cards missing, and he's just in a situation where when you try to 2-0 Compass for triple thin. Alright, we're up against Compass again, probably. That doesn't have musicians, though. So if it's no musicians, then it's probably GN Ulula Summoning Circle. And against GN Ulula Summoning Circle... How do we answer Ulula? We lock Ulula? We try to do 6 damage to Herkia? We can, but it doesn't look like we can because we don't have unicorns. Maybe later? Is Ulula good now? She's fairly decent. She sees play in 2 different Golden Necker decks. One is the Summoning Circle mid-range deck, and the other is a Self-Wound, red Self-Wound Engine Overload type of deck that Lirio plays. I don't think it's Defender. I don't think this deck is going to be Defender. I think it's this deck. Yeah, Summoning Circle. Lord. Play this. And then we'll play Gabor and give him armor. This is more interesting. Yeah, this deck is fairly interesting. It's relatively new. What do we want to roll a decree? I think we should try to save the roll. I mean, I don't know. Like, this deck has so many things it wants at the right time. The unicorns they want together, and you want to thin with them relatively early. You want the Zoltan Chive early in round 1 or round 2. You want to thin with the volunteers.
I swear
Like
upon
here,
the gods, I will avenge
like
my
here, I would really,
father.
really want just 6 damage. Could I maybe Justice for Skirmisher? If I Justice for Skirmisher, it's going to be 1 power 3 armor. 1 power 3 armor. He might have to leader to stop me from killing this. They don't have heals. They don't have heals. They don't have boosts. They have Unicorn that can boost, but if they want to commit Unicorn right now, that's fine. Let's do that.
Scoia'tael! Attack!
He might get scared and then just like click her. And then she's not really an engine anymore. Maybe I don't need to be scared of this card. Well, like, we made him use a leader charge. That's good, right? We made him use a leader charge on blue coin. Oh, I didn't have a dwarf on the board. Yeah.
Take that to stop
I just realized I did not have a dwarf on the board. Oops. Alright, 2 hours of sleep showing. Like I said.
I'm done in a jiffy.
Aww. Yeah, 6 points lost. Okay. We're getting big commitments out of him. Damn. Can I do this if he tempo passes? It's gonna be pretty difficult. And he's also gonna have this summoning circle. You want me to pass now? I don't love it. This is gonna be 1 power next round and he just opens with another Berserker or reses Herkia and then it dies. I don't like it. I think we're playing.
Oh, I'm feeling sleepy, grumpy, dopey, and
I don't really care if we can't catch up. I mean, we can catch up with leader. Pretty sure. We need 18 here. This is if I do it in 1, he can't. This isn't actually any points. It might even be negative points. And this doesn't activate yet. So if I do it in 1, I probably need 17, most likely, or maybe even 16. And leader is worth 5. This is worth 2. That's 7. And then I would need a 9 or a 10. And this probably would do it. This is a 10. If I leader the Gabor and minor the Gabor and play the Marauder, that's a 10. And I also have Royal Decree. I could Royal Decree Zoltan Chive. That's a lot of tempo as well. That's 13 tempo or so.
There is but us.
Okay, nice. What's like the most non-committal thing here? I don't want to use the lock. I would like to use like Armor's Workshop or something. Maybe we play Nova. I think Nova is the least committal thing here.
You talked enough.
Now this is going to transform and give him like 1 to 2 points. So he's at, like, say 36. I would need 20. At this point, I would need 20 if he passes. Actually, a lot. We said this was 13, right?
Ho ho, I sense trouble.
I might pass now, I think. Yeah, I think I might want to pass now. This is going to transform and give him at least 2 points. Maybe 3. And if I don't do it in 1, he's going to get another 10 points. So, if 344, I would need to do 29 in 1. I can't do 29 in 1. And I would need to do 39 in 2. I can't do 39 in 2. So, we're passing. I have 1 special left only. Yeah. But this was a good trade. I think it was a good trade. We played a Nova, he played a Nova, and we got to click the Miner that gave more health to the Gabor. Okay, we drew a brick. Does this deck like having Armor's Workshop in the deck? Or does it like having Royal Decree in the deck? I guess here I need to keep the Royal Decree because I need to get like Zoltan or something else. We got the Zoltan. Now I probably keep this hand so that we don't break the Armory. The Unicorns is very scary because Golden Necker could get one of these Unicorns without having the other one in hand. Maybe I should have mulliganed because I don't really want to play Golden Necker right now anyways.
You wish you could kiss my pale heart.
Uncrate!
The golden dragon.
He still has a Sigdrifa. Balance 10 for 4s. 10 for 4-point slam. Balanced. Okay. So he's at 36. If he passes, we need to do 18. How do we plan on doing 18? This we definitely want to play, which will play for 13. No, we need a second dwarf to play for 13, right? So let's do this. Our Royal Decree right now, I would like to save for maybe Volunteers, maybe Chiron Unicorn in round 3. Maybe even like Chariot as an opener play. I don't have any more miners, so I don't have those proactive plays. I really only have Chariot as a proactive play. I guess it's Xavier. He kills that.
I will flop off 3 heads with one
Now we need
blow.
17. I think this spot is probably a Royal Decree into a Volunteers. Now. The Thin. To have a better chance of drawing
Can dwarves fight?
Unicorns. Well, at least one unicorn in round 3. And then also have a better chance of drawing one of our proactive plays, which is Chariot or Xavier. Because none of the other cards in our hand are proactive. Literally only have this card and this card that are proactive. I do like, that's another one of the changes I made was I upgraded a Skirmisher into a second Chariot. And that gives us another proactive play in this deck, which I think is actually, it's really short on. It's a proactive play that gives 2 more dwarves. 47, or 46 he's at. I need 18. 18. We're kind of getting close to maybe... We're like kind of getting close to maybe catching up. Do we ever want to Kecker? No, we don't want to Kecker because of the unicorn situation.
Double faith!
I don't think we need to leader here. We can probably just play Armor's Workshop next. If he decides to pass, we can just play Armor's Workshop, right?
Uncrate!
Okay. Now, same cards. I have no answer for Ulula at this point. Or maybe I can answer in multiple turns with Yarpen and Ironex. Draw me a unicorn, please. Please, I need a unicorn. This is gonna, if I open with this, it's gonna be 6 + 1. 7. Can he kill that? He might with unicorns. I want these in hand. Oh, it's really awkward. It's actually so awkward. I'm risking. Oh! Okay. I'm gonna miss one of these golds. I'm gonna miss one of these golds though. Fudge. I wonder if it was better to keep the Xavier over the Chariot. It shouldn't be. I think Chariot should be better. Unfortunately, it's the wrong one. I have 3 damage this way. Even if I get the Chironex, I only have 3 damage this way. But all 3 of these are good leading into these 2. This draws me a card. This is proactive. This is combos well with Armor's Workshop. Yee. Oh god. Yee. Okay, we Kecker now. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's not as good. He doesn't have any tall punish, right? There's 0 tall punish in this deck, I believe. Okay. Fine. Then we play Xavier. Then we play... Right, we play Xavier, then we play Marauder, then we play Marauder, then we play Dennis. Wait, does it matter whether we play Marauder first? Or do we play Dennis first or Dennis last? Does it matter?
On crate! I once lopped off 3 heads with 1 blow.
He should be, I think he should be hitting the armor in the middle instead of hitting this. I guess we should play Dennis first. I think we should play Dennis first, yeah. Or we want to play Xavier first. I want to play Xavier first.
The good ways better under old King Desmond.
Can you do 7 damage at this point? 7 damage. He doesn't have Unicorn Chironex anymore. He has Sigdrief. No, he doesn't have Sigdrief anymore. Like, he has 6 cards left. He's got Quen, Bear Witcher, Brockfar Warrior. I don't think he can do 7 damage. Quen, Bear Witcher, Brockfar Warrior, Berserker number 2.
Not your lucky day.
Giga Scorpion. Wait, no, Giga Scorpion? No, that's played. Both Megascopes are gone. Royal Decree? No, wait, what? Yeah, so his hand is Royal Decree, Berserker, Brockfar Warrior, and something. I don't know what that other something is, but I think we're fine. I think we're winning. And this regains armor and starts boosting itself again. Sick. Oh, there's another Bear Witcher.
I'll cleave you in two.
He's not like... Yeah, what he's doing is kind of futile. Because he's wasting damage on this every time. He might as well be hitting this. Because this doesn't regenerate the armor. This regenerates the armor, right? He's not actually stopping our engine. He's just giving us 1 armor value every single turn. Woo! Oh, nice. What do you guys think about this GN Ulula deck? How strong do you guys think it is? And, like, secondary question, how strong do you guys think Golden Necker's Self-Wound is? Like the Saris Fearless, Flaminica, Offru Singer one that Lyria's been playing. Unlucky connection issue, yeah. He felt weak with it, but maybe it was skill issue. So, I lost to it the first time I played against it by quite a lot. I think with Shoop Lippy. And then when I play it with real decks, I beat it by a lot. I have the deck list to refer to.